Hi and welcome to JohnRayner.tv. In this episode, I'd like to ask you the question, how many streams of income do you have? How many streams of income do you have right now? Or how many have you planned for in the next 12, 18 or 24 months? And it's absolutely critical because in the last 20 years of being an entrepreneur and building business globally and also being a consultant and advisor to other companies, it fascinates me how many times I've met someone or known someone personally who's generated what seems like a significant business. They're generating good wealth, but they put all their eggs in one basket. And I've seen people who are generating millions of dollars a year, minus their costs, and then obviously their profits are somewhere in between. But I've seen people generating what looks like on paper extraordinary wealth, but then over time they lose much of it or they lose all of it simply because they put their eggs in one basket. But there does seem to be a common theme amongst millionaires and billionaires. I've got a number of mentors who are not just millionaires, they've been able to consistently maintain their millionaire status for decades, if not years. And then there's one mentor in Australia that I have, his estate or his family estate is worth $1 billion, an incredible gentleman. But here's a consistency and a correlation between those who are not only able to generate millions of dollars or billions of dollars, but are able to maintain it over years and decades. Those who are able to generate millions and maintain millions, there's a correlation between the majority of them that they have an average, it might be a little less or a little more, but they have an average of 7 streams of income. And for those like my one mentor friend in Australia who's got $1 billion estate, that's Australian dollars. You can do the math in US. But for those who generate and able to maintain billionaire status over years or decades, they have an average, not exact science, but an average of 70 streams of income. 70 streams of income. Look, obviously, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're running a business today, you're leading a business today, and maybe it's doing really well, and that's fantastic, and we congratulate you for that. But ultimately, how many streams of income do you have? Because you know as well as I do, just with an economic change, with a change in the market, with a change with technology, a change in the way that people do business, maybe something happens internally with your organization outside of your control, or even external, which can dramatically change your fortunes or your wealth. Therefore, we need to make sure, I like to say to most people, even if you don't have 7 or 5, try to at least have 3 streams of income at any given time. Over the last 20 years, I've been fortunate enough to listen to my mentors, stay out of the nasty debt situation by having multiple streams of income, having started and grown 2 professional services companies, an e-commerce company which is currently selling products to 26 English-speaking nations across the planet, and also investment, hard asset investment in blockchain technologies, gold, silver, property, etc. And lastly, a retail business, which is selling a physical product in a physical place. So for me, obviously practicing what we teach and practicing that which we listen to from our mentors, but ultimately, how many streams of income do you have? And if it's not a minimum of 3 right now, then what can you do in the next 12 to 18 months? How can you plan? How can you strategize and move towards at least 3, preferably 7 streams of income? Hope this helps and look forward to seeing you on the next episode of JohnRayner.tv. Ciao.